Hello and welcome to On the Mat with Lydia. That's me. Whatever has brought you to your yoga practice today, you are very welcome here. Today's practice is a quick full body flow, so just a bit of vinyasa-like movement to really get through your entire body, a little strength, a little stretch that hopefully leaves you feeling really good today. So whenever you're ready, let's get on the mat. Let's start out today in a seated position. So taking a moment to settle yourself into any comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall, letting your eyes close or your gaze soften. And let's take just a few moments to really arrive on the mat today. Transitioning away from your day so far into this time on your yoga mat. Checking in with your body. Tuning in to the flow of your breath and letting your mind settle in this moment. There's nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. This time is just for you. All together, let's take a full breath in and breath out. Eyes come flutter open if you had them closed. Let's transition slowly as we move onto hands and knees and find a tabletop position. So eventually landing shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We'll inhale here with a nice flat back. As you exhale, lift your navel towards your spine, curl your chin to your chest and your tailbone down towards the floor. Full exhale here. And then inhale to draw your shoulders back. Bring your heart forward, little drop of the belly. Exhale, round your spine and find your cat pose. With your breath, inhaling through your cow and exhaling through your cat. All the while as you move through your spine, keep pressing up and away from the mat with your hands and with your shins. So really strong foundation for your body so that you can really move and stretch through the spine. So maybe you want to take this cat-cow into a little bit more organic movement, maybe adding a little side-to-side wiggle, maybe taking this into full spinal circles here. Really moving, stretching in any way that feels sweet as you get your body ready for this flow. So trust yourself here. Your body knows the way. We've got another full breath in to explore. And complete breath out. Lovely. Settling back in your tabletop position, stacking your joints here. Let's really lift navel to spine, so feeling a little strength through your core. And then start to lengthen your left leg back behind you. Toes stay on the mat. With the toes down, start to reach your right arm forward. Find a bit of balance here. Now notice if this feels like a lot on the shoulders, the wrists, you can drop that right hand back down. Maybe for today it stays lifted. And then option to keep your left toes on the floor or start to let the left foot lift as well, finding this full spinal balance. So strong, take an inhale here. Exhale, knee and elbow to your chest. Maybe they get a little tap. And then inhale to lengthen out once again. Big breath in. Exhale to land your right hand, land your left toes. Beautiful, take an inhale. As you exhale, step that right foot back to meet the left. You're in a plank. Inhale here, plank position. Exhale, hips move up and back, downward facing dog. Big breath in, let your knees bend. Exhale as you lift your tailbone and push your heart back towards your thighs. Again, inhale, knees bend. Exhale, lengthen your chest back towards your knees. This time, inhale to bend your knees. Exhale, hands walk to the back of your mat. Heels will land as you find yourself in a forward fold at that back short edge of your yoga mat. Option to grab onto opposite elbows here as you hang heavy. Maybe take a little sway side to side. We're here for a full breath in and complete breath out. Releasing your fingertips back towards the floor. Knees bend as you inhale, start to walk your arms forward, coming back towards downward facing dog. Exhale to land here with hips high, making that inverted V shape through your body. Stay as long as you'd like, but when you're ready, knees will drop back down to the mat. Getting too excited for this tabletop position. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees once again. This time, right toes to the mat as you slide that right heel back nice and long through your right leg. Option to add on by stretching your left arm forward. Now maybe this feels okay. You feel pretty balanced, really strong through the core. So maybe you add on by lifting those right toes. A-okay if for today you want to keep the toes down or keep the hand down. We've got another inhale here. Exhale, knee and elbow tap through center. Little crunch here before you inhale and stretch out long. Exhale, land your hand, land your toes. Inhale, push up and away through your palms. Exhale, left foot steps back to meet your right. You're in a plank. Inhale, you got this. Exhale, hips move up and back, downward facing dog. Full breath as you arrive in through your nose, out through your nose or mouth. This time as you inhale, send your right leg back behind you to three-legged dog. Option to drop that left knee down to tabletop if that feels better for your wrist today. Maybe you keep the knee lifted in that down dog. Another inhale wherever you are, right leg back. Exhale, knee to chest, just like we did before. But this time that right foot is gonna step all the way in between your hands. Maybe using your hands to help you step it up. Back knee drops down when you're ready. Back toes can stay tucked or untucked, up to you. Now take a moment to let your hips really drop towards the floor. Feel this anchoring through your right big toe and this hugging of your hips. So legs are getting really strong to support you. That way we can experiment with lifting the hands, maybe bringing them to the thigh as we lift the chest. If that feels good and you want to go a little bit farther, hold on to opposite elbows and reach your arms to the sky. Biceps framing your ears as you lift your spine tall, and maybe even draw your chest forward into a little baby back bend. Nice, we've got another inhale here. As you exhale, gently release your arms towards the mat. Fingertips down as you inhale in your lunge. Exhale to rock your hips back, lengthen through that front leg any amount. And let's find a little stretch through the back of the right leg. Hips kicking back, heart reaching forward over that right thigh. We've got a full breath in and a slow breath out. Inhale to re-bend your front knee, bring it forward. And this time let's tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Dropping your back heel down, we're gonna set up for warrior two. So that right heel is in line with your left heel or the arch of your left foot. Then take an inhale to rise and exhale to reach back, reverse warrior. Left hand to your left thigh, right arm reaching back. Inhale here. Exhale, hands come all the way back down to the mat. Square off your hips and find your lunge. Planting your palms, step it back to downward facing dog. Option instead for your tabletop position. Wherever you are, let's get ready for the other side. Inhaling left leg back, three-legged dog or three-legged tabletop. Really stretch back through that left leg as you inhale. Exhale, knee to chest, feel that little curl, and then step your left foot in between your hands. Back knee drops down as you're ready. Wiggle it out a little bit as you land to find your low lunge. Now again, we're gonna push down through the feet, hug in through the hips. So we've got that solid support down low. That's gonna let us explore through the upper body. So let's start with hands to thigh, walking your hands up, lifting your chest. Find your balance there. And then maybe add on by grabbing opposite elbows, reaching your arms to the sky, lifting your heart. Feel once again the arms framing the ears. Heart lifts as your tailbone stays heavy. We've got a full breath in. Use your breath out to gently release the hands down. Inhale in your lunge. And then exhale to send your hips back. Start to straighten your left leg. Hands walk back with you as you start to feel that stretch through the back line of your left leg here. Now you don't have to fold very far in order to feel this stretch, so the chest can stay really lifted. Just sending the hips back, keeping the heart forward. We've got another full breath in here. And breath out. Good, rebending the front knee. Let's come forward through our lunge. This time lifting the back knee so that we can drop the back heel down, set up for warrior two through the legs. Anchor through your feet, then take your inhale to rise. Exhale, reverse warrior. Reach it up and back. Stay for an inhale here. Exhale, hands all the way to the mat. Square your hips in your lunge. And then let's step it back to our downward facing dog. Full breath in. Complete breath out. Begin to gently lower your knees to the mat as you're ready. Big toes come together behind you. And start to sit your hips back towards your heels, coming into a child's pose. Doesn't matter how low your hips go, just starting to feel that stretch through the back body and feel the support of your mat underneath you. Let's take an inhale here and exhale. Inhale to lift your palms away from the mat. So coming onto your fingertips. Exhale, walk your hands to the left edge of your yoga mat. Relax your palms, your head, your chest. Take a full breath in. And breathe out. Inhale back up onto your fingertips, little lift to the chest. And then exhale, walk your hands all the way over to the right side of your mat. Relaxing down to feel that stretch in your left side body. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale lifts you onto the fingertips. Exhale, walk your hands back through center. Let yourself melt down for another moment here. Then inhale, rise up through hands and knees. Find that tabletop position and stack your joints. Beautiful. Next inhale sends your right leg back behind you. As you exhale, bring your knee forward, but this time we're going to step that right foot wide to the right edge of the mat. Might feel nice to wiggle that left knee back a little bit just to feel a little extra stretch. And then that left palm will plant wide to the left side of your mat. Right hand will find your right thigh. We've got an inhale to lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, push through your palms and turn your chest open towards your right knee. So we're actively pushing through the hands to help open through the heart, almost like a little back bend mixed with a twist here. Now, if you'd like to add on, perhaps that right arm reaches towards the sky, finding a little bit more of a wingspan here. Final option, if you want it, we're going to add a little bit of a deeper stretch for that left leg by reaching the right arm back, bending the left knee, and catching your foot in your hand. Wherever you are, chest is open, hips are heavy. Getting the same stretch no matter what option you choose, just adding intensity with those extra options. Awesome, we've got another full breath in here. As you breathe out, slowly release, unwind, bringing that right hand back down. And we're just gonna switch sides. So that right knee will slide back to meet your left, maybe a little bit of a wiggle. And then inhale, left leg reaches back. Exhale, knee towards left elbow as you step that left foot nice and wide. Maybe wiggling the right knee back for a little extra stretch. And then right hand wide to the right side of your mat, left hand to your left thigh. Inhale, think length. And then exhale, think twist. So really rotating your rib cage towards that left knee. Yes, the hips are dropping down, but they've still got that sensation of hugging together. So keeping you supported as you really rotate through the spine. Now this is option 1 right here, feeling into this side of your twist. Option 2, we add some wingspan, reaching the left arm up. Maybe stay, breathe, see how this one feels. And then perhaps go on to option 3, reaching the left arm behind you, bending into the right knee, and catching your foot. Hips are heavy, heart is lifted. We've got 3 more breaths here wherever you choose to be. Now at any point you can change which option you've chosen. Totally fine, whatever feels best for your body, right? One more inhale all together. Using your exhale to slowly, slowly unwind, coming out the same way you came in. Sending that left knee back to meet your right. Take a little wiggle, a little side to side. And then bring yourself all the way to a seated position on your mat. Awesome. As you land, maybe a little roll of the wrists, a little roll of the shoulders just to release through the arms. Eventually landing with your hands in your lap. Eyes can close if that feels safe and comfortable to you. Otherwise, eyes open, soft gaze towards the mat in front of you. Sealing our practice together with just a few really mindful breaths here. Sitting up tall, breathing in through your nose. And breathing out through your nose. Almost imagining that you're breathing up and down the entire length of your spine, from the earth at your hips, all the way up to the crown of your head. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice how you feel after that movement. And let's end with a moment of gratitude all together. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart if that feels right to you. Thanking yourself for showing up to your mat today, for taking this time to move your body, to connect with yourself. And I thank you so much for meeting me on the mat. Until we meet here again, be well.